Yo, what is up, YouTube? Man, I got a quick little video for you guys today. As you can see, the center on the team we're going against has 99 offensive rebound and 90 defensive rebound to go along with 91 strength, 90 standing dunk. He has a center build that a lot of people make, especially in things like Proving Grounds, Pro-Am. If somebody plays a lot of squad rec, it's a very meta build to make. So you have to know how to play it so you don't end up giving up 20 offensive rebounds, losing the board count 30 to 15. That can be the difference between winning a game and losing a game. I'm on backend. I'm going to be giving you guys the tips today. So as you guys can see, tip number one, and this sounds simple, but it is tougher than it looks. You need to stay in between him and the hoop. Now, in Comp Pro-Am, even in Comp Proving Grounds, there are a lot of situations where you'll run rotations like stack, like triangle, playing sides. We're not going to focus so much of that in today's video. This is going to be more simple to understand and probably more relatable to what you're going to do, because if you're playing a lot of solo modes, even if you're playing with your boys, you're probably not focused on running rotations. It's more so some hedge and just being able to switch if needed. So right here, they have a guard that goes for a drive. The center pops out, but he has not proven that he can knock down that shot at a 100% rate. So I'm going to drop off. I'm going to protect the plane off ball right here. Our goal is for the guards to go over the screen. I'm going to play under. If they do end up getting beat on the drive, then I'm going to take their drive. They're going to play my pop. You can see right here, I make sure to get a box out too. That's another thing, man. And fluky right here. And early in this game, a lot of flukies. I mean, you guys can see I threw a good fast break pass. All he does is put his hands up, and that's going to lead to them getting a three-pointer on the other end. You can't get pissed about that. You just got to keep your head up right here. Laker ends up getting a nice pluck steal. I'm able to secure the ball for him, knowing that the ball's probably going to be somewhere random, because that's what happens when you get pluck steals in this game. Your player almost never gets it. It goes to the offensive player, or it just ends up rolling completely somewhere else. And we get a nice lob because of it right here. It's high-low basketball. Bonnie ends up playing the pop. I play the paint. The center ends up driving to the hoop while I'm already in the paint. So that's a very easy switch for me and Bonnie to do. Rather than the center go up on him, I'm able to get in front, get the stop. Bonnie ends up breaking the dude's ankles right here. Unfortunate miss for the clip, but I'm able to get the offensive rebound. Joe. Not too much offense focused in this game. It's more about the defense. And early on in the half, you guys can see we have 10 rebounds. They have 3. The center only has 2, and a lot of that is just because I'm making sure to stay in between him and the hoop. I'm able to get the box out, so he's not able to do much with the 99 offensive rebound, legend rebound chaser. Yes, if he gets a worm, he gets a worm, but a lot of people don't know how to do that effectively. Let me know if you guys want me to make a video on that right there. I know it's going to be a wide open dunk, so I'm leaving the big. He's in the mid-range. He's not a scoring threat once again once a shot goes up. I'm running back to the big to get the box out rather than just going for the board myself. The stats aren't going to show all of the box outs I got. You know, some other people are going to get rebounds that I could have got if I went for it rather than going for the box out, but that's what you got to do to win the game. I almost give up a board right there because I don't get the box out, but I still get in between him and the hoop. And even though my D board's only 80 against his 99 O board, positioning matters a lot. Once again, another box out in this situation. Now, the guards are getting some open shots, and that can be a tough choice, you know, being a back end or just playing against somebody with 99 O board. If I have to step and they don't get a box and he gets down to the paint, they're pretty likely going to get the rebound. So I got to make a choice. Is it worth stepping, or is it worth getting the box out, making sure that we secure the rebound so they don't get a ton of offensive rebounds? And this game, their guard was not the most elite on the game, so the decision was very easy for me. If my guards end up playing high and they get killed and they still give up a 3, it's going to be what it is, man. They're going to hit a couple of 3s, but if they miss, we got the board. We're going the other way. Joe helping me out from the corner right there. If you got teammates that can step, do things like that, it always helps. Nice hands-up defense right here. He ends up shooting a tight. Even though this build I'm on, not the great interior defense, not the best steal. I got little arms. It's not an ideal build to be matched up on a big like this, but that is why it makes a good example for this video. I'm not out rebounding him. I'm not stopping him in the paint. I'm not keeping them as a team from getting a ton of rebounds because of my build, because I have the better build. It's because I'm just in good position. And truth be told, this guy is not the most elite center on the game, you know. He's doing a lot of things wrong, but that is what this video is about, you know. It's not about his build having the 99 offensive rebounds, so he's going to get a bunch of rebounds. It's not about my build having short arms, so I'm going to give up rebounds. The gold box out versus his legend box out, you know, the legend rebound chaser against his gold rebound chaser. This video is meant to showcase to you that it's not all about the stats, it's not all about the badges, it's not even all about the builds. It's about what you do. We have a good defensive scheme. I know what I want to take away from him. I know what his strengths are, and I'm doing whatever I can to minimize him taking advantage of his strengths on a build that isn't really meant. I mean, I get a nice block right there with 74 block. If I can do this on a 6'9" stretch big, then imagine what you guys can do if you actually have a build that's more equipped. You know, say you got a build that has 88 interior. Say you have an actual back end with 99 steal, 94 prim, you know, Hall of Fame box out beast. You can do a lot, and what it really comes down to is some simple things. Now, like I said, in Comp Pro-Am, even in like Proving Grounds, there can be some more rotations. There can be a lot more you can do, and right here we both try to go for the ball. We end up tipping it, not out of bounds because they end up picking it up. But if you can just focus on staying in between the center with 99 offensive rebound and secure that box out, no matter what your rebounding is, that's going to give your teammates a chance to fly in to get the board. And for the most part, you're going to be able to get the rebound if it bounces to you. Now, unfortunately, you know, 99 O board against, you know, my 80 D board, sometimes he will get the rebound over my head, but it's going to be a lot more if I don't get the box out. And when it comes to him trying to score in the paint, you know, paint defense is what it is. Right there, a little lay he ends up getting with the standing lob. I'm going to get nice contests sometimes. Other times, I'm going to get nice contests, and it's not going to matter because it makes it anyway. Other times, it's going to look like I get a nice contest, and it's going to end up saying open. Paint defense is not perfect in NBA 2K25, so you got to understand the game that you're playing. I would say that rebounding for the most part is pretty decent in this game. Even so, sometimes the ball bounces places that doesn't make any sense. You know, long boards where in real life, if it was the same situation, it would be more of a short board. You know, other times you may predict that the ball's going to bounce a certain way based on where a player shot it and ends up going somewhere else. It is what it is, man. It's a video game. I'm going to show you guys really quick the build I was using for this video. 6'9". I am taller than a lot of back ends, say 6'7", 6'8" back ends. But I got 6'10" wingspan. This build is meant to be more offensive. I got the 92 O board, 80 D board, 86 strength. It's not bad. You know, gold box out beast, silver interceptor, silver glove. All pretty decent, but not ideal for what you would want to go against a center with 99 O board. You would want, you know, the Hall of Fame interceptor, the legend interceptor, so you can play lanes well. You want the higher gloves so you can poke the ball out of his hands. You want the box out beast as high as you can get so he doesn't break your box out. Paint patroller, of course, you want to be able to get better contests. That's going to help you do that. I like a movable enforcer. Some people don't believe in it, but I think it does kind of bump people, especially centers, even when they're going up with the close shots. And one of the most underrated badges, Pogo Stick. It is a huge help, and I don't have it great on this build either. So the final message for this video, if you stay in between the center and the basket and you get a box out after every shot, then I promise you guys, even if they have 99 offensive rebound, you're not going to get outboarded like crazy. You might lose the board count, but it's going to be close enough that your team has a chance. And if you're not doing that, if they end up getting 20 more rebounds than you, even if you have the better team, that might be the reason they win. If you guys did enjoy the video, if you do want to drop a like and subscribe, of course, I do appreciate it a ton, man. This is Tonic. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.